EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we continue on with John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend, and we have got a good one in store, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Kaimi Fairbairn, to get this one started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. Taking it right down Broadway. Jonathan Taylor. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Jones looking to throw it on the first play. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Throwing Jones. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. First and 10, Taylor now. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. The Colts at 6-5 now on the year. Hey, Charles, they were losers last time. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Jones. A short one there, caught by Warren. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And now a decision here on the opening drive. 4th and very short, this part of the field. What do you think they do, CD?
I think you go for it. I think there's a lot of game left to be played. I like the advantage that they're trying to create here early. I say be aggressive and try and get it done.
Jones throwing on 4th down. That's caught right side. It's Warren. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. They'll go play action here with Stroud. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Zaire Franklin. And the Colts are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check go.
Jones now throwing to start the drive. That complete to Downs. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Will Anderson able to record his 5th sack of the season.
41-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
Cougar 19. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. Back to throw. Jones. And it's caught. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but to get zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
70, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Taylor into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
On 2nd and goal, Jones. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Pittman with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Colts use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Throwing now is Stroud. And that's incomplete. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and attack them and make sure.
Stroud is hit and the ball is loose. And this will be a Texans first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You look at this Colt defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A gain of 19 and picking up the first.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. And the Texans first down.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. On the bootleg, Stroud. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon from 6 yards away. And the Texans are an extra point away from drawing level. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. On 2nd and 10, Jones. A short one there, caught by Warren. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run the toss in with Taylor. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession, as they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming. Off the play fake, Jones. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Jones looking to change the play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's going to be taken in by Downs. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
And this taken in by Downs. Give him 18 yards on that one. And it'll be fourth down.
But I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we've got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the fourth down.
On fourth down, the Colts will call on Rigoberto Sanchez for the punt. Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkout bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Back to Mixon on second down. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done, because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to fourth down. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 15. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
And they're on 21-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. First and 10. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This one into the hands of Will Mallory. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
That's good for the Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Broncos. No, no.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Cowboy 80. Ready?
From midfield now on second down. Jones. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's go. Viking 18.
Now Jones going to change it up here.
Check go.
That would give to Taylor. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now Will Anderson gets to him for the tackle.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's got room at the 30. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 24-yard line.
That's another Colts first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Check, Panther.
On the ground, DJ Giddens. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
19, Tiger, go!
From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Josh Downs, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Not liking the look, they'll change the play. Back to throw, here's Stroud. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Grover Stewart getting in there for the sack.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
They'll set up the screen here to mix it. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 11, and it's 3rd down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter, 14-7. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Now Stroud. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Texans first down. A gain of 15. First down, Texans.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now 2nd and 5.
At the Colts 49-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And Stroud now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 30.
And the Texans first down. A gain of 18 on the play.
Stroud to throw it.
Houston.
Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. Let's go.
Stroud. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. A 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And Chubb fighting, but nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped short of that 1st down marker. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Stroud looking to throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding. Nothing. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. Throw out right, pulled in by Downs. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw. Jones. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Now Jones wants to change it up. 2nd and 4. A throw for Pittman is intercepted. Picked up by Christian Harris. At a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
On the quick, right?
Here's Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And that will do it for this first half.
14, Texans 10.
The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline. And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's 2nd and 10. Stroud off the play fake. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
18. Let's go. Wait.
Back to throw. Stroud. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. J.T. Tuimoloau coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 27. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
There we go, set. 19, 18.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
Throwing Jones. That is caught. And he is going to have a Colts first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
And the Colts, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Now Jones. And this one's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now a 2nd and 10.
Shut up.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. And some room to run down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Pass thrown right back to Joe Mixon. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's complete to Dell. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
That's another Texans first down. A gain of 22 yards. And the Texans first down.
Mixing up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Tony.
Throwing now is Stroud. There's a short throw taken in by Bryant. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Harrison Bryant, 30 yards. And the Texans are back within a score. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play there on the catch and run. 63 yards. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. From the gun, it's Taylor. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 80 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Let's go. Hiking 18. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Now Jones. Off play action. Got a man. It's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Well, they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down.
And it's 3rd
Looking to throw. Stroud. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is taken at about the 14. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 42-yard line.
70 Lions.
Back to throw. Jones. Complete. This is Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 39. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 39-yard line. On the handoff, Taylor. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Jones looking to change the play. Now a play fake here on 1st down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Here's Jones from the gun on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyler Warren, 28 yards. And the Colts look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. To be frank, you really have to feel for them. This is appearing to not be their week yet again. So another loss in the cards as they trail big in quarter number 4. A good pickup there, 22. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
1st down, Texans.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's caught again by Schultz. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Stroud. That's complete. It's Collins. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Stroud out of the gun here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. The throwing again is Stroud. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got his man, Dell. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here goes Stroud again. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Now Stroud. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Takedown, 26 yards. And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And, oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball. That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And he stopped immediately there. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
And this is the worry, because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up, and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Here's Smith to return it. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Texans will take over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Stroud sets up the play action. He's got it to Collins, complete.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Texans first down.
And Stroud now to throw. Caught left side. Here's Dell.
Stroud's pass.
From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Stroud looking to change the play.
At the Colts' 47-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Houston.
Again, it's Stroud. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Christian Kirk, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Texans have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. A big spot now for the Texans as they'll try for 2.
Here we go.
Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Texans 29.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 33-yard line.
They run with Taylor. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out first downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
They'll look to throw now on first down. A short one there, caught by Warren. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. This is about what you'd expect. Defense selling out to stop the run. Pretty good on 1st and 2nd down.
Yeah, you're no longer really worried about making sure you're holding up the offensive lineman as a defensive lineman. Now you're just talking about getting in gaps. You're trying to get upfield, penetrate, and make a play on the football, especially, before the running back really gets control of it. That's what you're doing. You're also bringing the linebackers in to jam the line of scrimmage, and a safety or two is going to be there as well.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
They'll try the left side with Taylor. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Rocco 80. Go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Well, a clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit him over the top.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. Now Jones. Open man, the tight end Warren. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. Now a tip of the cap to the man under center, Charles. He just went over 400 yards passing in this ball game. He's got the touchdown passes to boot, taking pretty good care of the ball. Just all around a really solid performance.
Yeah, just check, 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 and check, right? Because he certainly showed he was worthy of the trust that his team put.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Colts get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go. 18. White Tony.
Here's Stroud. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Stroud to throw it. He'll get this complete to Collins. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Colts are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one.